I have no sound effect.
You have to
Hey,
go.
baby. I know. Thank you. Hey, baby. How you doing? I have no sound effect for her, and yeah, no sound effect for
Here, here.
Jessica.
You have
But
hand motion. Hand heart.
yeah,
Do hand heart.
I can just do.
Hand heart.
Hey, baby. How about that? Um, oh my God! And Anastasia says, "Hello, I'm here for Chandra." Well, we all are. We all are here. And J-Bo McNeil says, "Hey, guys, what's going on?" All right, so if you're here for Chandra, oh, and Michael J comes in and says, "Oh boy, Lewis, we do not shame the co-host." I'm not shaming the co-host. I'm teaching her a lesson. I'm teaching her a lesson, but
I
we're gonna
failed.
stream. Are we gonna stream this weekend for sure? Friday night, Saturday night. Are we gonna play?
I have to check my calendar.
Oh, yep. I'll be streaming because I'm addicted to it now. Anyway, without further ado, we're gonna bring in our guest. Now, I knew our guest for quite some time. Sophia, you knew our guest for quite some time. Am I
Oh yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
She's known throughout the cosplay community and the pop culture community here in New England. Uh, Cosplayer turned artist, cover artist. She's one hell of a person. Uh, always run up. Here we go. First one of the night.
Thank Barry.
Uh, she is a great gal, always checking up on me at a con, always checking up on everyone. The one and only Blunderland herself, Chandra Ackerborn. Yes,
We
Jabo
need.
McNeil says, yes, I know, no sound effects. I got to get that working. It's not coming through. Hey,
Hello.
lady, welcome. How are you? Finally, well, I mean, we were working on this to get you on for quite some time. Cosplayer turned cover artist. How does that work? And yes, we got some stuff coming in. Jessica, hey baby, comes
Hi,
in. It
Jeff.
says Chandra. That's now
Hi,
you're gonna be Jessica's matron of honor. Am I
yeah, that's
right?
my baby.
Yes, I know. Hey, that's my baby too. Um, Steven says she is an awesome person. Yes, and Bobby says she's the best.
That's my big
So
brother.
let's talk about this. You and I, we shared the stage many times during cosplay contests. Um, you're electrifying. I loved it. Not I'm not just saying that because of your thunder costume, but you. Yeah, see what I did there. You're just an amazing person. But what made you start getting your artwork out there and becoming an indie cover artist? Because I was blown away by that when I found out that no, she's an artist too. I'm like, get the hell out of here. Sophia, were you surprised about this? Did you always know about this hidden talent? What
I
did
didn't
you?
know that she was an artist as well. When I met her actually the first time I remember seeing you, you were in like a really cute pinup outfit at a car show.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. My son,
We met for a mutual love of cars.
Yes,
um,
cars.
my son. Actually, we have a photo of my son proposing. My son Neil proposing to Chandra.
Oh,
At
really? Cute.
yes, what holding? It was a Nike. Neil got down on his knee. I think. I
Yeah.
think I could. We could find it, guys. Can you find that
Oh, wait.
photo?
He had a Nike in his hand?
Yes,
We
Oh,
yes.
have
He
that.
had a Nike in his hand. Guys, can you
That's
find that photo? It was at Super Mega Fest,
nice.
and he held it up. So, and it was a fantastic photo. We'll see if we can find it and we could share that. So, Chandra, tell us a little bit about the transition of you going from cosplayer to artist.
So I've actually always been an artist. I've been doing it since I was a kid, but I always hide it. I haven't been. Yeah,
Oh,
Thank
oh
you,
my God.
guys. Yeah,
Oh my
that's my
God.
son Neil proposing to Chandra. He was
That's
smitten by
cute.
her.
that was my bombshell cat. Um, so I've always done art. I just, like I said, I'm nervous about showing people or putting it out there, and it wasn't until the last 2 years when my significant other has pushed me to do more art, show more of my art. and started having me do cons and stuff. And then I put my stuff in an art group forum on Discord, this one Discord server that I was in, and S. Comics was like, "Hey, I want you to draw the cover for my comic that I'm doing," and I was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." And that's just how it's been. And I've reached out. I've had a few other people reach out to me, want me to draw for their indie comic now, and I've actually reached out to one of my favorite artists to be on her indie comic that she works on outside of the industry as well. So I'm just kind of like running for it at this point. I'm still cosplaying. I'm just where my health is like up and down sometimes. It's art's a little bit more easier for me to focus on.
That's awesome.
So let's see. Steven says, "That's me. I contacted right away that he
Nice.
had to." So is it just covers? Or are you going to be doing interiors too? What's the story? I mean, we have some of your art. We're gonna guys. Want to pull up some of her art, please?
That's
So
awesome.
that one's actually a collab.
Okay.
Ross actually owns a few of my pieces because I bump into him all the time at cons and I get to see him. And he was like, I do the voice of Xavier in Apocalypse on X-Men 97. I want you to draw me a piece. And I was like, okay, cool. That was the first idea that I came up with. And I couldn't figure out exactly how to process it to make the tear, like the tear with the skin.
Yep.
So I was like, all right, let me just do half and half. And then I ADHD forgot about it. And then one night it just clicked. That's what I got. He's really happy with the work. I can't wait to get him my copy. Phoebe Grace. We use our indoor voice, not outdoor. That's the great thing. So I can't wait to get my physical copy to him so I can, have him sign it for me and have that in my wall of art that I've had people, I love sign my art. So yeah. But as far as doing comics, so I did a lot of research because I'm heavily inspired by other, people of color creators. My favorite female comic book artist is Elisa Martinez. And if you've ever talked to me, talk to me about her comics, I can go on forever because I love Nubia and the Amazons. But I want to see more people like me, disabled, person of color, whatever, in comics. So when I was approached by Steven to do the comic, it really dawned on me how I looked up to her, and I wanted to see more people like me be more represented. And so I did a lot of research online, and I've come to the conclusion that a lot of comic book artists get burnt the hell out. It's decent money, but they get burnt out because then they're only known for those specific characters. I don't want to do that, and I don't want to get locked in to one particular comic book company because that you're theirs at that point for however long or however long they use you. I'm not saying that I won't do it. I'm just saying right now my focus, my goal is comic book covers, the variant covers, because people like to collect those. I have tons of variations of the comics that I love. I love to see all the different artists do almost the same thing, but it's not the same thing. But I was also advised by another, there's a male of color who does, indie comics, has worked sometimes with Marvel and DC on certain character things. And he said that I should start my own comic, even if it's, just a few pages, just to show people that I can draw repetitively in a cell. So the picture that you actually showed, Valkyrie D, is going to be my not necessarily a full comic, just something that I'm working on just to show that I can do that as well.
Thank you.
He was definitely the one that opened up the floor to this adventure that I'm now on.
So I at first thought this was you. Is this based on you? Is this a self-portrait of you? Because it is.
Yes.
That's what I thought. Because I looked at it when you sent this over to me. I was like, that's her. She drew herself. I thought that was amazing. Yeah. So I was gonna say, all right, girl, I need you to draw Sophia and I for the show page.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And see what you could do. Because everyone, when they draw me, they draw me either as Superman, with Superman, or Macho Man. So I want to see what you could do with me. It's probably gonna be one of the two, or a mixture of the two, or they do a spin on Elvis. So how would you draw Sophia?
She's always been bubbly Harley. That's how I.
Exactly. I mean, we are so. Bobby comes back. Uh, Bobby said that she's the best, and oh, hold on, boy, this went super. Becky comes in and says,
Hi,
"Super
Becky.
big hugs, Chandra." Jessica, baby. Even Chandra's doodles are amazing. She did a Joker doodle for me before COVID for Harley Quinn cosplay I was doing.
That's
Uh,
awesome.
and Sarah says, "Love your art. Always have super creative."
Sarah has known me since middle school, high school.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Okay,
awesome.
so Sophia Harley.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, any spins on the Harley Quinn for?
No, she does a few, and I like them all. But I'd
Thank
probably
you.
show her as more of like her as Harley. Like I like when Sophia just has her big oversized T-shirt and her cargo pants,
Thank you.
her little energy drink, and she's just nope, this is me. I'm not in anything, and just zooms everywhere. And I'm like,
Yeah, a
what's going on?
bundle of energy. Yes.
In
Oh,
Yeah.
her,
thank
Okay.
you.
Artist. Artist.
all from Hoodwink. I love it. I love her energy.
Thank
All right.
you.
Artist rendition of me.
You. Well, I always see you. The first time I met you was with your foot thing on the scooter. But we won't draw you with broken limbs because you fall apart often. I should just draw you in a full body cast with a Macho Man and just have the fringe come down because you're falling apart just as bad as I am.
That would be funny.
Or
Yeah,
Lewis in a bubble because I'm always starting to put you in a bubble. Always.
okay, that is true. All right, so let's see. Raymond says, "Good evening, every." Wow. Okay, guys, thank you. I'm
You're
loving
getting
these
blown
comments tonight.
up.
I know I'm loving this tonight. This is great. Raymond says, "Hello, everyone." Bella comes
Hello.
in. I think Harley Quinn as a Power Ranger comic book variant would be really
Ooh,
cool.
that'd be interesting.
Aiden comes in. Love you, sissy.
I
Chandra. Bobby comes back and says she has helped me through a lot of toughest times ever.
Oh,
That this is why she's my sister.
that's
Heart.
awesome.
Bobby comes back and says, "I don't know why that sent 2 times. My bad." Bobby, don't worry about it, brother. Don't worry about it. Joe, we got to get Joe on as a guest. He's a fellow podcaster. Uh,
Hi, Joe.
Joe says, enjoy meeting her, working with her, teaching her martial arts, and seeing her art. Yeah, Joe's an amazing cat. One of our other networks is in the house, Sean Scott. Daydreaming Comics just popped in real quick just to give you guys a shout out. Thank you, Sean. Always a pleasure to be a part of the network. And Anastasia, I love that name, Anastasia. She did me as Tank. Oh,
Ooh.
wow.
it's as weird as it sounds because I tend to overtalk, especially when I have high anxiety, and that's how I mask it. Is I overtalk. I don't like talking about myself. I don't like talking about the things I can and can't do, or the talents that I have. Because I feel like I'm bragging. So you guys will like it's like you find little bits and pieces everywhere.
Well, you are here tonight to talk about yourself. This conversation tonight is all about you. It's about what you like. It's about all about Chandra. It's all about Blunderland. It's about your cosplay. It's about your art. This is why Sophia and I have you here. So, guess what, lady? You are going to be talking. It's not about you bragging. This is your time, this whole hour. Despite us playing games and answering questions and having fun with our guests, um, and just palling around. This is all about you. So don't take it as bragging. We're not taking it as bragging. We're taking it as you having a blast right here, right now. Okay, so if one of our listeners, one of our viewers wants to get you to draw them or draw a commission on a blank cover or even a blank piece of paper, are you open? Do you have spots open for commission or are you busy working on other covers?
I'm
What's
really
your schedule look like?
I literally just finished the I think it's issue 3, the character Mizuku that I just did for S. Comics. I just finished that. I want to say 2 days ago, and he loves it. I can't wait for you guys to see that. And you guys really need to go check that out as well. That's kind of his baby. It was dedicated to his brother that passed away.
Oh,
But right now, since I don't have that, I'm just focusing on my own little doodles. I have a few that I was going to do this week, but because they're my own projects, yeah, I finished the issue cover in 2 3 days of full.
holy moly! Now, are you inking these as well, or just pencils, or you somebody else? You do
Everything.
everything. What is your media for inking?
I do both. I do both electronic, and I do hand. So in electronic, I use an antiquated system because a lot of people use Photoshop, Procreate, and I use Sketchbook Autodesk.
Okay,
Um,
cool.
it's like $2.99 for the program. There's no more updates. There's no more nothing. I just switched to a tablet because it wasn't idea for me to carry my computer around anymore. Um, with any like with my health, it was easier for me to do tablet, and it's more hand friendly and easy to bring to shows. But when I do comic covers, which I think I sent you some, when I do my comic covers, I'm starting off with pencil. Then I go in and I use, a thin pen. I like it's like an S Glide pen. It's actually some kind of like gel big pen, an S gel pen. Love it. I use that for my outlines. And then I go in with I have Prism colored pencils, and I have
Prism's good.
Copic markers, and I have acrylic pens. And then my white is either like my white highlights, excuse me, are either done with a special comic gel pen, or I use whiteout, or if like the Ninja Turtles one there, I will pull if it's like a
Pull it back
colored
in.
background, I'll erase it till I pull the white out, so I'm not adding more white. I'm just pulling from what's there already.
All right. So this piece right here, how long did it take you to do?
It took me a day, not even.
Unbelievable.
I started it and finished it at the con one day.
Unbelievable.
It looks awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, guys. Yeah, it's just that is an incredible piece. What was the inspiration for that? I mean, was this a commission, or was this something that you were like, "Hey, I'm gonna do Tommy with one of the turtles"? What I mean, what was the
I
plan behind this?
It's at New York Comic Con, actually.
Okay.
Um, so high anxiety. It's my first time that I had ever been to New York Comic Con, and that was an experience because the
Please.
artist that drew from my fandom was there, and everybody was having her sign my art, and I was getting feedback, or they'd bring me back in their signatures, just like they do at other cons if they're there. Um, so it was like really big for me.
Mhm.
So I had high anxiety. It was great, absolutely great. I loved it. I can't wait to go back. But it was a lot, and to not drive my boyfriend nuts in the morning, walking around, seeing the vendor had some blanks, and I was like, I'm bored. Let's doodle. So I read the comic, and the first one I did, I submitted to CGC, which I'll be doing more often. So the CGC has my art in a database, so they can pull if comic books are looking for artists, they can pull me from that database as well. And I just did that. That's actually a scene. When I started drawing the comic covers, I was pulling scenes from the comic, so that's a snippet of one of the cells in the book. And it's
Oh,
Okay.
the continue. It's part two of the Ninja Turtles Power Ranger crossover.
So,
awesome.
how did your artwork get into CBC?
I submitted it. My part,
Really?
yeah, my part. The first one I did was it's why can't I think of his name right now? Hockey stick.
Oh, Jones, Casey Jones.
Casey Jones. It's his mask, and then there's a Power Ranger helmet there. It's like I said, it's two cells from the comic that I had cross referenced because it's strong imagery. Like if you read it, you'll understand both put together. And then he was like, you should submit it to CGC, and he's like, it only costs $65. Your signature will be in the database then, and then so he goes, he knows some people whose comic, their art has been pulled. So I decided just to bring it over at during New York Comic Con and submit it, and I'm gonna keep doing that.
Now, were you surprised? How did you feel when they were like, "Hey, you're now in here"? I mean, was it a shock? Were you surprised? I mean,
Weird. It was like severe imposter syndrome because like we're trying to figure out my name in the system to like just pull a name closest to yours We'll correct it through the whole process. It was really quick and easy process. But they said if I keep submitting it, they'll end up sending me an artist contract with them
Uh-huh.
to have my signature in the database, and I won't have to be there to sign it every time and go from there. And I haven't really gone over the terms with artist contract, but it sounds cool.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Hey, it's always savage, never average. It's time for Sophia to do some unboxing or unwrapping with some Pokemon cards. Are you guys ready? Yes, we have. No, hey, Jake Randall's in the house. What's going on, brother? He says custom CGC labels coming soon. Anyway, Chandra, we got to take a quick break because Sophia's going to do some unboxing. We got to pay some bills. CH Square Collectibles every week is bringing us some Pokemon cards. And Sophia, what you getting?
All right, so we got Obsidian Flames, Scarlet and Violet.
Ooh.
We got a Tyranitar on it.
All right, big money cards. Come on, Chandra, big money, big
No
money.
whammies. All right, here we go.
I get way too excited opening it.
See if I can get it to focus.
You got glares. What is that?
I know,
Okay.
I know. Okay, so we got Toadstool.
No wham. Toadstool. No whammies. No whammies, Jake Randall.
Houndour. Let me get closer.
Okay.
Combi.
Combi.
Diglett.
That's like a dingleberry.
Dingleberry. Oh boy. We've got what on earth? Crab. What the heck? Crabon.
Next card.
Next
we can't
card.
read it. Next card.
Mawile.
Wow. Okay.
Arvin. Ooh, a reverse.
Oh, big money there. Big money.
Electricity.
Neat card is the Sir
Reverse
Charizard.
hollow. Froakie.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh, and a Thundurus.
A Thundurus.
And then an energy card.
And all right. Any big monies there? Any big monies? No.
That I do not know.
Chandra, do you
Bobby
know?
Might know. Bobby might know.
I'm a One Piece card girl. I'm not a Pokemon girl.
All right, Bobby, big money there. Any Bobby?
Yeah, Bobby is into Pokemon cards.
All right, Bobby says neat card is Sir Charizard.
Sir Charizard. So you got a coin.
Okay. Ooh, what is that? Oh, good. Okay, that's the first time I've seen a coin on this segment.
Okay, and now we got a Growlithe.
Okay.
Pretty cool. Okay, we got Paldea Evolved.
Bobby says negative.
Negatory.
I wish the soundboard is working. Dang it.
Dang it, Bobby. All right, here we go.
All right. Next pack. I see 90.
got-
That's all I see. Okay.
I don't know how to say his name.
All right. Next card.
Strudel.
Okay.
Phalanx.
Phalanx.
Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff. Ah, I got a Jigglypuff.
Ooh, Reversal Energy.
Reversal energy. Therapeutic energy.
Choice Belt.
And
Jet
Bobby says, so the best
energy.
card in that set is a secret illustration rare Charizard.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, I love Gyarados.
Whoa. Okay.
And there we go.
Basic energy. Okay.
And then
Next
the
card.
last pack.
Last pack. Chris, why you only send us 3 packs?
What? We need more packs, Chris. Alrighty, and now we got.
And Gabby says amazing. Okay.
Smoliv. It's an olive.
Smoliv.
Oh, I love that evolution.
Oh yeah.
Guy says more Pokemon packs. Yes, CH Square Collectibles.
Mm.
Well, hold on 1 second. Guy says more Pokemon packs. Yes, Guy, CH Square Collectibles, one of the sponsors at Angrygeeks, will be sending us more. Bobby said that's a $60 card.
Which one? The Charizard?
Which one, Bobby? And Donald comes in and
Donald.
says, and Donald says hello. Hello, Donald. And no, Bobby, don't worry, because Bobby says that he's a Pokemon professor.
Yes.
And so he has to know these things. No, Bobby, no worries at all. Thank you very much.
Yes. Appreciated.
We
And
do
last
this every
one.
week. Last pack.
Oh, I love Larvitar. Dino.
Oh, Dino.
Sandygast. Don't know how to say that.
Next.
Taron.
Tarakamaga. Yeah. No, the
Skiploom.
Charizard. Okay.
Dendra. Palisand. Jet Engine. Jet Engine. What the frig? Oh, it's the poop Pokemon.
The poop Pokemon.
It's the poop beetle. Dung beetle.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, sure. Bausa and an energy card.
And an energy card. Once again, those were brought to you by CA Square. And what? Pokemon for the win. Thank you very much, Guy. We really appreciate that. And thanks, CH Square Collectibles, for the donation of the Pokemon card. CH Square Collectibles, 222 Wedgwood Drive in Jewett City in Connecticut. You'll be hearing more about them. Hey, they got Magic and Gathering every Friday night and other stuff. And it's a great little store. Make sure you go to CH. My favorite Pokemon, Gabby says, is Pikachu. It's the only one I really know. And Bobby says Maggie card secret rare is a huge card.
Magic card?
And that set right now it's like $200. Well, thanks a lot, Bob.
Magic Carp?
We don't have that card. We don't have that card. Thanks a lot. Do we get that card? No, we don't. Thanks, Bob. Appreciate it. Next time. Maybe next week. Maybe next week we'll pull that card out of the pack. And yeah. Chandra, so far, what your commissions that you've been drawing or you've been doing, what's the weirdest thing that someone asked you to draw?
Nothing.
Really? No one came up to you and said...
No.
I'm like trying to think of something crazy to say, but then I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't.
That game, like the weirdest thing I've drawn personally is like my sexy Naruto nine-tailed fox in a sage form all together.
Ooh. Oh, the cloud?
Yeah, it's like super implied. But I don't take like crazy commissions like that because there is a fine line between what I'm comfortable drawing and what people want.
So have you been approached to draw something crazy? That's what I'm asking.
Many years ago, some guy wanted me to draw some hentai yaoi thing on his bike helmet, and I just he wanted me to draw these females doing, and I was just like,
oh, the action.
Yeah, I was like,
oh,
Satan, nope, be gone. I will not touch that. There are people who would, but not me.
Raymond Ramos, Blade himself, says Chandra put me onto a drawing tablet, so thank you, Thunder.
Oh, like to draw on, you mean?
Yeah, we were talking about it because he draws by hand, and I told him what system I was using, and then we set it up via Zoom, and I was able to like control his computer and just show him things on his drawing tablet that he could do.
That's awesome.
I was using Wacom 1. Now I use an Apple Air.
Oh, I just like saying this name, Anastasia. I wish the voice module was working. Anastasia says she's a tough chica. Guy comes back and says should draw Pasquale. Yes, Pasquale. Yes.
Who is that?
So I start Pedro Pascal. I call him Pasquale.
Daddy, how did you do that?
I don't know. She said there he is. Oh, Mango coming in with the Pasquale.
I did do a Star Wars commission for somebody's wife for their birthday. Their birthday just passed. I did the scene of Ben and Poe in front of the boat, the ship. So I did that, and then on the top I did Poe's helmet and Finn's stormtrooper helmet with the trooper helmet with the red marks.
Yes.
And through a TIE fighter and an X-wing, and there's her favorite spider mom in the middle of the two helmets. So I did that for them recently.
All right.
That was done by
That sounds awesome.
Donna wants to know, Chandra, what was your favorite thing you have drawn? And Anastasia, you are quite welcome, my love.
I really enjoy. I've really been enjoying drawing. You know, my husband tarot cards because I love
No worries.
I
cards a
saw
lot.
those at Rhode Island.
Yeah, but like
Whoa, what?
What?
See, I was okay. First of all, when I'm at a con, Sophia, Chandra, I barely saw both of you, and we're a team. I saw you maybe twice at Rhode Island.
yeah,
Um, so I ran by your table because I had to go. I forgot why I was even on the convention floor, but
I think it
because
was
I
because I was talking to Sophia at one point when you came and grabbed her.
it's possible, but it's like I ran by the table, saw you. I was like, "Hey, baby, yeah, I gotta go. I'm busy. I'll get you on the show," and I was
Oh, was it the
gone.
panel? You might have. It might have been when we were trying to
Our
get to the panel.
Probably.
I was a guest at Evo Comics booth. That's usually where you can find me. It's my partner's booth, and I had a lot of my art up as well as some comic books up that Jamie actually got to see. She got to see
Mhm.
the as you make me giggle all the time, the Mickey Mouse Deadpool and the Donald Duck Wolverine cover. I think I sent you pictures of that.
Yeah, you did.
Person.
Guys, can you do we have time to pull them up? Can you guys get them for me, please? Because we got more comments coming through. And all right. So yeah, and I ran by you, but I didn't see no tarot cards.
Yeah, they were on. They were on like the banner behind me. I mean, like, you know how people like set up their posters. So they were like, I had 9 of them total. I had 9 tarot cards, and I had one photo that I did of the Hell of a Boss cast, because the voiceovers were there, and I got to bring all
Yep.
of those to Viv. And
Yep.
I was like, listen, I love your work. Clearly, I draw fan art. Pick one of mine that you like, and she picked one, and it just happened to be like one of the characters that's usually my personality. If you've ever seen Has Been Hotel, it's a
Yes.
character called Nifty
Nifty.
that likes to clean everything and then stabs everything, and I'm always threatening to
I
stab.
almost wore a Nifty shirt today too.
Yeah, like I'm always like, you want me to stab? And like
Stab.
that's literally Nifty. She just wants to stab everything.
Yes.
All right.
Because the eye was so big and she was covered in blood. Loved it.
Yes.
Andrew says, "Hey Lewis, I'm finally glad to get to see a few minutes of the podcast for a change. I've had to draw some crazy crap, but when I was 18, needed the money and a challenge, but it was extremely short-lived. Cool to hear that Chandra is on ours too. I could listen to Sophia rattle off Pokemon names all night. Too funny. Thank you, Andrew. Really appreciate it. Jess, hey baby, how you doing?" Jessica comes back. It says Chandra doesn't know it, but I might have her draw something for me.
Ooh.
Hey, she's gonna need a long pencil if she's gonna draw me, baby. That's
Wait,
all right.
What?
And now don't you worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about it now.
Sure. Sure.
I know Jessica's getting married, but she's gonna trade up. Okay. Well, I already talked to her man about that, and he knows too. Anyway, next is Joe comes back in fighting stances against unseen opponents. I think okay. Here we go. Part 1 of that was, I hope one day she will draw a duo with me and her favorite action
Ooh.
anime. Oh, okay. There you go. In
That would
fighting
be
stance
cool.
unseen appointments. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate that.
That would be
Jay comes back. Had an awesome setup at RICC. And there's a links to all of Chandra's stuff. We're gonna get to that by the end of the show. And Joe comes back. There are so many cosplays that she can make drawings of. And Anastasia comes back and says, "I have a thigh piece." What? Whoa!
like a tattoo.
More of it.
Really?
That's cool.
Oh, do tell. And Guy comes back and says, "Stabby, stab, stab." Donald comes back. The link to Instagram is broken. We will fix that. Since I'm here, Chandra is in the hot seat. Who are the biggest artist names of influences?
Ooh.
For me personally, I already said one. I have Alita Martinez. The other one that I really love, oh god, the legend, Stan Lee. Everybody knows that. And I can't remember who the artist was, but I have one of the issues in my house. It was the artist who drew the Uncanny X-Men with Storm So do you guys know how she ended up with the mohawk? I'm growing one into here.
We have it. Yeah, we used a picture of your mohawk.
It's gotten bigger. It's crazy.
That's awesome.
But
It's
Storm ended up with mohawk is because they got drunk, and when they were drawing her, they shaved her head because they thought it was funny. And that's like the most iconic thing ever. And it was whoever did the Uncanny X-Men, not the original run, not the newer runs, the original.
No,
run.
that was not. It was not Jim Lee.
No.
It's going back to Romita.
Yeah, we're talking like the late 70s when she was like the leather and the mohawk. But whoever did that, because I used to complain about not seeing girls like me in comics, and my dad owned a tattoo shop, and he left for like an hour because I'd go there to hang out and draw with the guys because it was fun. Came back with a stack of comics and said, "Shut the up and read X-Men," and that was my introduction to comics. Was Uncanny Storm. So
that's awesome.
That's my favorite. I have her in my ears right now.
Wow. Oh, that's so cool.
I made them. They're Legos.
Oh,
Hey!
they're Legos. That's so cool.
Hey, guess what?
Turn it up.
It's now time for Quiz with Quimcell. That was interesting.
Hey, once again, CH Square Collectibles. They really like giving us stuff and paying bills around here. But you guys know what this is, and Sophia is probably going to disappoint me once again this week. I love you, kiddo. I do. But, Sophia, tell us what you're doing for Quiz with Quinzel.
I'm going to ask a question. It's going to be multiple choice. I will give you the three answers, and you have to guess the correct one. And just because of what was just said, I'm picking this as my question. Which superhero can manipulate and resist the weather? Is it A, the tornado, B, the atom, or C, storm?
Oh my God, do I really have to answer this?
No, you don't have to. If you don't watch it.
Do I have to answer this?
No.
Do I?
Yes.
Do I? Oh my God, that's an insult. It's an insult to me.
Why?
It's an... Really?
It's a question.
Really? Do I have to? It's an insult. It's an insult.
Dingleberry.
It's Storm. My God.
You
Look at,
check
we got a thousand
well.
comments now. 1,000 comments. They all say Storm. If
Mhm.
one of them says something other than that, I'm going to
You're gonna dingleberry them.
I am gonna be, oh my God! Look at, wow,
What's wow?
Mango, wow,
What?
Justin, yo, Bobby, oh my,
Oh my.
the only good bug is a dead bug. Thank you, Justin.
Is that from like a comic?
Donald said, even I know it was Storm. And he said it twice. Lord Mango. Hey, I said wow to what Lewis said before the question was asked.
Oh.
Oh my God. Gabriel said, awesome. And Bobby says, no, Starship Troopers. Yes, we know that, Bobby. Anastasia. Ask Sandra about her moths.
Wait. Joe says red
we-
tornado. What's that mean?
Well, Red Tornado, yes, he's an android. And yeah, but
He
no.
manipulates the weather?
Yes, but it wasn't one of our choices. If she
Said
threw Red Tornado in there,
trick question.
it was a trick question. Oh, and
Oh,
well,
wait, moths. What was about moths? No? Okay, we won't talk about that.
speaking of question, question of the week brought to you this week and every week by the boss of bosses, the man with the plan, the man of the hour, the power of tower, the one and only Eric Yacko from Alternate Universe
Eric
LLC
Yacko.
in Milford and New Haven. If you want comic books, make sure you go and you get I just saw the private chat, Chandra. I'm sorry. You just messed up our ad, and Eric won't be paying our bills this month either. Anyway.
Don't mess up, Aaron.
Yes, he done mess up, Aaron. So contact Eric if you want your comics. He'll give you a pull, even if you can't make it to New Haven. If you can't make it to Milford, he will mail you these bad boys free. Mail them to you. He won't mail you the comics free. You got to pay for them, obviously. But he'll pull your sub. He'll get them to you. He's got comics. He got slab books. He's got toys. He's got a whole bunch of stuff. Sophia and I, we do broadcasts. We do broadcasts from there, right?
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. We're there. Okay, we go there, contact Eric, get him through Facebook, get him through Instagram. He will get you those books. He'll mail them to you flat, just like Stan Lee used to do back in the day. Chandra, you're the guest, so you're going to do question number 1 first, and then Sophia, and then I will follow. And our viewers can chime in too. They can answer the question. Question number 1. Would you change who you are if someone else asked? Would you change who you are if someone else asked?
It depends. If it's a behavior that can hinder progress and be seen in a negative light and it needs to be brought to my attention, yes. If you're trying to change me, who I am as a person, to better fit your mold or make me more digestible, go dry hump a cactus.
Good answer.
I like that little turn there. Wow.
Yeah, I was like, whoa. Sophia, I know your answer probably. Would you change who you are if someone else asked?
No, Dingleberry. That's what I have to say about that one.
All right. Donald says, hell no, I might not like who they want me to change into. Justin says yes, but only for the weekend. Justin, what the hell, buddy? No, I would never want Sophia to change either. Guy, you got that right. Gabrielle says no, I like to be myself. You got that.
Yes.
Steven says, oh, I need to check that out. I'm not too far from Milford. Yeah, please do that. Can he mail me some? And Bill Lewis. No, Guy. No, what are you talking about? And hold on, Justin, is that Iron Maiden? Yes, it is.
Eric is Iron Maiden.
What is Iron Maiden? Yes, Eric's theme music. All right, and now let's go back. And these days, no, but when I was 13, I had to learn Bon Jovi for a cute young lady.
Aww.
Andrew, you old smoothie.
They're gonna call me smoothie.
No. Okay, question number 2, Chandra. Same drill. You go first. Are you bashful? I've seen some of the outfits you wear, woman. No, you ain't bashful.
No, actually, I really am.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I get embarrassed relatively quickly.
I'm sorry, darling. I find that hard to believe with some of the outfit because hey, baby.
I'm an art model at a local college, and I can still.
I love you to death. I love you to death. I was like,
you can wear the sexiest outfit and still be nervous as hell, you know.
I mean, look at me. I'm wearing a Rocky t-shirt, sunglasses, and a cowboy hat. I'm not.
Yeah, but you're not like half naked. That's totally different.
That's. No, yeah. If I was half naked, you ladies would be running out here screaming.
At you or away from you?
Wear potato sacks and be hyper.
Wait a minute. What did you say?
Well, you said running. I said, are we running at you or away from you? I didn't understand the assignment here.
Sophia.
What?
Answer the damn question. Are you bashful?
Well, what's the technical definition of bashful?
Audiences.
Let's
see.
Bashful like that? Because I'll be bashing some heads.
Andrew says Lewis also wears this in the pool. Yeah, pretty much.
You go swimming with your hat?
No.
What?
I only take my hat off for one thing, and one thing only.
Oh boy. My mind went somewhere. Sorry. Okay, back on track here.
Oh my God. Joe says, depends on what they're asking. Bobby says, only if something was affecting my life and others. Okay, that goes back to question number one. Justin says, I mean, isn't that the definition of cosplay? Justin comes back and says, I'm only bashful around Bergie and his cargo shorts. My God. Okay. Gabrielle says, oh dear. Oh, good. Very good answer. Guy says, screaming, put it back on. Lord Mango says, reluctant to draw attention to oneself.
I can believe that.
Andrew says, a Disney dwarf. Bobby comes back and said, I've been in the past, but as I got older, I definitely am not anymore. Wow. Joe says, I recall the sexy jujitsu cosplayer or her One Piece one. I respect her courage.
Heck yeah.
And Anastasia says, I am obnoxious and bashful. Oh, I'm definitely obnoxious. Ladies, would you agree?
Not really.
Not obnoxious. I'd say you're eccentric.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, you're saying I'm what?
You can't even English.
Hey, I have trouble speaking English, okay?
Eccentric. It's a good thing.
Okay. Andrew says, I'm definitely shy and can't believe I can sing as much as I do in front of people.
Yeah, you sing so freaking good, bro.
And then, I do?
Andrew sings at karaoke.
I know he does. And Justin says, Mark Britton makes me bashful on my food truck. Justin,
Mark is so funny.
I need to come back out and have some of that mac and cheese, brother, or those grilled cheese, rather. I got you in a. Oh my
he has
God,
food trucks
awesome.
at Comic Cons.
Colorado. It's
far away.
So being a cosplayer and an art model means Chandra is getting over her bashfulness for sure. And thanks
welcome,
at
Andrew.
Sophia.
I gotta send you the videos.
Raymond comes back. Lewis asked Chandra about the gangsta penguins.
Penguins?
Yes, please. Gangster penguins.
We went to New York to go meet Nafisa Williams and Michael Jawai as Thunder and Lightning. And I'd been to New York before, and I went to go tell Ray that the pigeons in New York were gangsters. They'll run up to you and be like, hey, run your pockets because they get that close to you and want your food. And what came out was, look at those gangster penguins.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Apparently penguins only congregate in New York, and they're super gangster.
That's awesome. I could just picture it now. Like a doodle of it. You need to draw that. You need to draw a gangsta penguin, please.
So,
Guy says, that's gangsta. Yeah.
Love it.
Gangsta penguins.
It was the only place penguins go outside of Antarctica.
They migrated.
Andrew says, there was a gangster penguin on Max.
Wait,
recently.
what? Like, actually? Now we need to, like...
Oh, my God.
We need to research
No! He's probably talking about Madagascar or something like that.
Madagascar?
That's what I said!
Oh.
Oh, my God. Justin comes back and says, gangster penguin sounds like a little Snapchat filter that Eric loses.
Yes.
And no, from the Batman.
Oh, snap! I didn't think of that.
Yeah,
oh my
neither
God.
did I.
Mind
And
blown.
I've only watched a couple episodes. I didn't finish it because I didn't care for that Batman, so I didn't.
No, not again. We're not talking about that again. Not again.
No, we're not talking about that. Thank you very much. We're not talking about that again at all. Not at all. So Chandra, we are. Oh, hold on one second. We got another comment. Anastasia says, Chandra has also saved me from low blood sugars at events. Yeah, I do have to say, Chandra is a mother hen.
Yes.
Because when I was having some complications and some issues, Chandra was by my side, running back and forth, making sure that I had water, making sure that I was okay, making sure that my son was taking care of me, making sure that if my wife needed to be contacted, everything was okay. She was
That's awesome.
always sitting there making sure I'm fine, and that's why I love her to death. So she is definitely, um,
I love my people. They take care of me. I take care of them.
yeah,
No.
she is definitely a great person and a great person to have in your life. So, and yes, Anastasia, a amazing human, definitely for sure. Justin says, yeah, diabetes suck.
Yes.
Diabetes. And Happy Feet was a great
Oh, I
movie
love
by
that
Gabrielle.
movie.
Yeah, I like the one Surfs Up where the penguin Cody. You guys remember that one?
I have not seen that one.
Penguin?
Huh?
Was it the macaroni penguin on the board? Like there was an older one. There was different penguins that surf.
No, when I think it
Oh,
was what's his name? Shia LaBeouf was the penguin's voice, and it was like the penguin wanted to be a surfer dude.
I have not seen that.
Sir, right here, Steven comes in and says yes.
Hmm.
Surfs Up was great, and Anastasia says
I
the
think-
rooster.
Yeah, I think that's what she's referring to as the character in there, but I don't remember it. I remember a movie about a macaroni penguin, and he was pretty cool.
And Justin says Ed is a great movie. Go Big Z. Okay. Anyway, Sandra, before we wrap up, thank you so much for being here tonight. I really love it. If you are a independent comic book art creator and you need a cover artist, please reach out to Chandra and hire her. Get it. Get on her and just get on her list, man. She's available. You are available for work. If you have, thank you very much. I was looking for that link. Contact her right there. That's your link. You want to go there, contact her. Commissions are open. And you got to remember this right now. If your significant other is a fan of art, Valentine's Day is coming up. Contact Chandra right now. Get a piece of art for Valentine's Day. You can't go wrong with art. Okay? Contact her. Lead times are short. She sells merch. Thank you, Anastasia. And you will have, she's lucky the soundboard and voice changer is not working.
Wearing
What's that?
Oh, is that Fat Nuggets?
fat nuggets, and then on the back it's my angel dust.
Oh, that is an awesome hoodie.
All right, so look at that right there. Contact her, okay? You can't get better than something like this for Valentine's Day, okay? Contact her. She'll hook you up, okay? This is art. Art means love because it's made out of passion. Contact Chandra. Tell her the Angry Geek sent you, and you will get something. Anastasia. And she's gorgeous. Yes, absolutely. And Andrew says, if I was still publishing, I would definitely consider her for work. Oh, thank you very much. Justin comes back, and if you're a leftover ice cream, Eric Fusco is always there to finish, especially for Choco Tacos. Yes, I would agree with that. Yes. So anyway, Chandra, your links are right here once again. Reach out, contact her, art right there, all her links. And yeah, thank you for joining us tonight. And
Dingleberry!
get some stuff. Sophia, tell everyone where they can find you and us and where they can watch me stream alone since you don't want to play with me anymore.
Hey. If you want to play, message me.
Okay. Well,
Okay, so you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Cameo, the things. And then you can find us on Angrygeeks at the same things and angrygeeks.com.
yeah, if you go to our Facebook page, you will see all of the links to get to Sophia on there. All the games that we play are on there. You can find me each and every Monday night right here with Sophia live streaming as we record our show for Public Access TV and for Pod TV. I am Lewis. That's Sophia. Make sure you check out Chandra. Show her some love. Valentine's Day is coming. You gotta get some art, man. Okay? Get some art. Find us live streaming, Twitch, everywhere. We're going to be streaming this weekend. I know we are. She's going to check her schedule. We'll be playing Resident Evil. Okay? She never played. Sophia never played. I was trying to teach her. Resident Evil. And what's that game that I die in?
Phasmophobia.
There you go. We're going to be playing that, and she wants me to play another game, too, where I can't talk to her because the ghosts will come out and get me, but we'll look for other games, too. So anyway, Angry Geeks live streaming, cross-platform between the Angry Geeks channel, Sophia's channel. Come and find us because it's badass. Buy artwork. We love you guys. We'll see you next week.